Good evening, everyone, and welcome to The Serve. You're watching iFiber One Sports, and it starts now.
Broadcasting live from iFiber One Communications HD studio, this is iFiber One Sports.
At the 40, the 30, the 20, he could go all the way. Touchdown! Deep to center field. It's going, gone! Can you believe it? It's come down to the last few seconds. He shoots, he scores, they take the lead and the win!
Hello, Basin Volleyball fans. I'm Bob Kirkpatrick with iFiber One Sports. I'm here at Ephrata High School for the match between the Tigers and the Othello Huskies. This is the last match of the season for both teams. Both squads come in here at 2-6 in the league standings in the Central Washington Athletic Conference and will not be qualifying for postseason play. So they're basically playing for pride tonight. It's senior night here at Ephrata High School. We've got a good crowd filtering in as we're going to see some of the seniors, we're going to see the seniors honored tonight for their 4 years of contribution to the team here. And Ephrata is looking to snap a 2-game losing streak. The Tigers' last win came against Topnish in a 3-1 shutout over the Wildcats on October the 17th. Othello is coming off a 3-1 win over Topnish on Tuesday. Brittany Radigan is in her 3rd year at the helm of the Ephrata Tigers volleyball program. The Huskies are coached by Sean Shahan. We're just about ready to get started with tonight's action. We got a couple of more minutes to go. Teams are out on the floor getting warmed up. We're going to take a short break, and we'll be back after this.
What's important at Eagle Home Mortgage is taking care of our clients, being honest, and doing loans full of integrity.
We understand that every borrower's situation is unique. We offer a variety of products to help meet individual requirements.
What sets us apart is that we get things done, and we get things done at a fast pace. It doesn't take days and days. Se habla español.
Sip into something exciting. Right now at your DQ, every small orange Julius smoothie is just $1.49. Why settle for ordinary when you can have extraordinary hand-blended orange Julius smoothies in 8 unexpected real fruit flavors? Like triple berry, pina colada, and orange berry. Only $1.49. It's a sweet deal on the real deal. All 3 varieties, light or premium fruit smoothies and Julius Originals. All just $1.49. Now that's refreshing. This is fan food, not fast food.
We're back, and you're watching iFiber One Sports coverage of the Ephrata Othello volleyball match here at Ephrata High School. We've got a couple of minutes yet before we get the action underway. Both teams are out on the court warming up. Othello's in the red, Ephrata in the black tonight. It's senior night for the Tigers here, so we've got a couple of seniors going to be recognized for their contribution to the team's progress over the last 4 years. That'll take place before we get the action started. Looks like the Tigers are only losing a couple of players, and they're pretty young. Got a lot of sophomores and freshmen on the team, so Coach Radigan has a good nucleus to build on for the next few years. The Othello Huskies are senior laden with all but 2 players on their varsity roster being upperclassmen. We're able to bring you this live broadcast via iFiber Communications high-speed internet. iFiber was recently recognized as the fastest internet in the U.S. by some of the top online companies. So if you're tired of the snail pace of your current provider, give iFiber a call and make the switch to the fastest internet in the country. You won't be disappointed. And now we've got the introductions of the seniors here for Ephrata.
Our first senior, number 8, Rachel Gear. Rachel's parents are Lenny and Tracy Gear. become successful. Please welcome our senior and her parents. Our senior is Casey Etter. Casey's parents are Jim and Veronica Etter. Let's give all our seniors and their parents a round of applause. Congratulations and best wishes to all of our seniors. At this time, if we could have our youth volleyballers line up.
Looks like we've got a special treat tonight with the youth volleyballers out there also tonight.
As we are joined by the future stars who have been taking part in the Tiger Volleyball Clinic. Nearly 60 girls ranging from 7 to 14 years old, and obviously Halloween has taken a toll on our 60 girls. But they have been meeting on Monday nights with coaches and players to have fun and learn basic skills. This program is sponsored by the City of Ephrata Parks and Recreation Department. Could not have happened without the help and cooperation of the Ephrata School District. A special thanks goes to Brittany Radigan, Brianna Duff, and the Tiger volleyball players for their extra time and dedication. Let's give a big hand to all the kids for their participation. And now for the big event. Welcome to CWAC Volleyball. We'd like to welcome the players, coaches, and fans from Othello.
We're going to have the introductions of both teams here in just a second. And then we'll get the match started.
As we strive to observe the rules of fair play, we expect all players and spectators to exhibit good sportsmanship. Remember to show respect for officials and opposing team members. Thank you for your cooperation. At this time, we ask that you stand and remove your hats as we say the pledge.
And now we'll take a minute here to pause for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance.
Of the non-starters for Othello.
Number 5, Rachel Mendel. Number 6, Brenda Flushman. And number 9, Carly Eggers. And now the non-starters for Ephrata. Number 2, Tammy Beaver.
And now the non-starters for Ephrata being introduced. Starting lineups. Othello first. for the introductions for the teams, and just about ready to go now as the girls get last minute instructions there, last second instructions from their coaches. Othello's out on the court. And so are the Lady Tigers. I-Fiber not only broadcasts local sports live, but we also have local news that we broadcast 5 p.m., 5:30, 6 p.m., 10:30, 11, and 11:30 every night. So if you want the news first and you want it right, check it out on I-Fiber. Looks like Othello will put the ball in play first here tonight. Serving for the Huskies is Kimberly Villarreal. And the match is underway. And that's a nice effort to get to that ball by Rachel Gear, but the ball goes off her and out of bounds, and the first point will go over to the Othello Huskies. 1-0 in the first set of the match here. And that'll be a point for Ephrata. Maddie Younger is credited with the kill on that. Point. Sarah Pheasant serving for the Tigers. Scoreboard showing a 2-1 score, but there's only been 1 point on the board, one each, and now that's the second point for Ephrata. 2-1 Tigers. Pheasant serving. And that'll be an ace. Well, they're showing 3-1 on the scoreboard, folks. I don't think I missed the point, but we'll call it 3-1, Ephrata. And that's a tough ball for Keiston Anderson to handle there for the Huskies. The ball goes off her and out of bounds. It's another point for the home team. Tigers up 4-1 in the first set of the match. Sarah Pheasant serving for Ephrata. Nice block at the net by Youngers. And there's a kill by Youngers and another point for the Tigers. Ephrata stretching its lead to 5-1 early in the first set of the match. Nice volley by both teams. Good hustle by Ephrata to keep that ball in play. And that'll be a double hit by Maddie Youngers at the net. And a point for Othello. Ephrata up 5-2 early in the first set. That's Holly Fleshman serving for Othello. And that'll be a kill for the Tigers as the ball goes out of bounds off of Kimberly Villarreal. 6-2 Ephrata. Younger serving for the Tigers. And that's not a very good effort by the sophomore. The ball goes into the net. Possession goes over to Othello. 6-3 Tigers. Becky Boersma with the serve for the Huskies. And that's going to be a point just inside the marker. 7-3 Ephrata. Got a substitution on the court for Ephrata. Demi Beavers comes in for Rachel Gear. Tegan Moore with the serve. And that shot by Carly Gerhardt is long and out of bounds. That'll be a point for the Tigers. Ephrata up 8-3 in the first set of the match. And that served by Moore goes into the net. Possession goes over to Othello. Point for the Huskies. Tigers lead at 8-4. And that's a kill for Carly Eggers for Othello. 8-5 Tigers. Eggers serving for the Huskies. That's an ace by Eggers. And a point for Othello. Huskies get within 2, 8-6. And that's going to be 4 hits on the Tigers, so possession stays with Othello, and that's a point for the Huskies. They get within 1, 8-7. And that'll be an ace for Eggers. Ties the match up, or the set up, 8-all. Tough break there for Michaela Wood. The ball goes off her hands out of bounds, but that serve is a little too strong by Eggers. Point for the home team. Ephrata up 9-8. Haley Miller with the serve for the Tigers. And that's a kill by Rachel Nichols for Othello, and a point for the Huskies. We're tied 9-all. Nichols with the serve. And that kill shot is long by Tegan Moore and out of bounds. 10-9 Huskies. That kill shot by Beavers is long. And that's a point for Othello. Huskies up 11-9. Rachel Nichols serving. Nice pancake there by Carly Eggers to keep that ball in play for Othello. Push shot by Demi Beavers, didn't have enough on it, didn't make it over the net. Well, that'll be a point for Othello. Huskies now take a 3-point lead, 12-9. That shot's a little long there by Holly Fleshman. So the possession will go over to Ephrata. Tigers get within 2, 12-10. Michaela Wood serving for Ephrata. Nice dig by Tegan Moore. Nice effort on the pancake there by Becky Boersma for Othello. And that'll be a point for the Huskies. Credit Holly Fleshman with that. Othello up 13-10. Radigan calls a timeout for Ephrata. We got a break in the action, and we'll be back after this.
At Furniture West in Moses Lake, we have a wide variety of quality name brand furniture. Many of our name brands are proudly manufactured in the United States, and we offer delivery with free haul-off and setup. Our knowledgeable staff can help you with any of your home furnishing needs. We carry big names like Tempur-Pedic, La-Z-Boy, and Flex Steel. Let us turn your house into a home. Come see us on Broadway in Moses Lake.
Well, we're wrapping up our volleyball coverage here in the next couple of weeks as district play gets underway the first week of November. And but that doesn't mean that we're going to be void of any sports coverage, because we've got a lot of basketball coming up, a lot of local high school basketball and Big Bend Community College men and women's basketball and wrestling to cover, so there'll be plenty of action in the winter months to tune into. That's a point for Ephrata. Tigers within 2 here in the first set, down 13-11. Rachel Gare with the serve for the Tigers. Yeah, that's a first there. And a nice kill shot by Tegan Moore. Goes over the side of the, goes over the net into the Othello side of the court, and the return by Othello gets caught up in the net above in the rafters. And let's see what they're doing here. I don't know. They're awarding a point to Othello on that, even though the Husky player is the one that hit it up into the net. Not quite sure how that works out. But nonetheless, Villarreal with the serve for Othello. And that's unfortunate there, is that shot by Boersma was going out of bounds, but ended up going off the fingers of the libero for Ephrata, Michaela Wood. And that'll be another point for Othello. Huskies lead it 15-11. They are on a 7-2 run here. And a little push shot by Tegan Moore finds its way to the floor on the Othello side of the net. That'll be a point for Ephrata. Tigers get within 3, 15-2, 15-12. Sarah Pheasant serving for Ephrata. That's a pretty good effort there by Carly Eggers as she withstood the blow on that kill shot by Maddie Youngers, but couldn't get to it on the rebound. So that'll be a point for the Tigers. Othello is up 15-13. Served by Pheasant into the net, but it goes over. Ball still in play. Youngers with the kill there. Ephrata gets within a point. 15-14. We're in the first set. Nice dig by Pheasant. Hallie Miller unable to get to the ball though and keep it in play. Possession goes over to Othello. That's a point for the Huskies. Ephrata trails 16-14 in the first set. There's a kill again by Maddie Youngers. Their third one of the first set here. Gets the Tigers within one, 16-15. Youngers will be serving. Good effort there by Othello. And that kill shot by Carly Eder goes off of Brenda Fleshman for Othello and out of bounds, and that'll be a point for the Tigers, and this set is tied up 16-all. And that push shot by Rachel Nichols goes into the net. Ephrata up for just the second time in this first set, 17-16. And that's a kill shot by Carly Eggers for Othello. Ties the set up 17-all. That's Boersma with the serve for the Huskies. Good block at the net there by Carly Gerhardt. Nice hustle there by Eder to try to keep that ball in play, but it goes out of bounds. Point for Othello. Huskies up 18-17. Boersma serving. And that ball is wide of its mark and out of bounds. Possession goes over to Othello, or to Ephrata. 18-all. Tegan Moore serving for the Tigers. That's another kill for Carly Eggers for the Huskies. Playing pretty solid there at the net for Othello. Eggers will serve up the ball here. Tigers trail 19-18 in the first set. That push by Sarah Pheasant finds its way to the floor on the Othello side of the net. That'll tie it all up, 19-all. Haley Miller serving for the Tigers. Nice play there by Haley Miller to keep the ball alive for Ephrata. Rachel Nichols with the point for the Huskies. Othello up 20-19 in the first set. Nichols will be serving for Othello. Tough break there for the Tigers. It's a point for the Huskies. Othello up 21-19. Got a timeout on the court. And we'll be back after this.
At High Mountain Hunting Supply, we have a saying that guides us. If we won't use it in the field, we won't sell it in the store. We take that seriously. Every gun, every rod, every bow that we sell is a product you can feel confident will help you land the biggest fish or harvest the biggest game. Our experts will help you find the right product for your needs. Come see us at 12238 North Frontage Road in Moses Lake or 223 North Mission in Wenatchee. High Mountain Hunting Supply, your source for hunting and fishing.
We're back and you're watching iFiber One Sports coverage of the Ephrata Othello volleyball match here at Ephrata High School. Pretty close first set. Huskies up 21-19. Rachel Nichols serving for Othello. That'll be a point for the Tigers. They get within one, 21-20. We're in the first set. Exchanging a lot of points back and forth. No one really getting out on very much of a run. No separation at all, really. And that's a kill by Maddie Youngers. Ties this set up, 21-all. Kayla Wood serving for the Tigers. It's a net violation on Ephrata and a point for Othello. Huskies up 22-21, needing 3 to close it out. First set. Brenda Fleshman with a serve. A little tough break there as Miller was kind of handcuffed on that pass from Demi Beavers. Results in a point for Othello. Huskies up 23-21 in the first set. And that return shot by by Beavers is long. That's another point for Othello. Huskies up 24-21, needing 1 point to close out the first set here. Won't get it on that serve. Ball by Carly Gerhardt goes into the net. Possession goes over to Ephrata and the point. Tigers get within 2, 24-22. Rachel Gear serving for Ephrata. That's a point. Yeah, they're going to give that. It looked like they were going to award that to Ephrata, but they give it to Othello, and that'll be the end of the first set. The Huskies take it, 25-22. Teams are changing sides of the court. We've got a break in the action, and we'll be back after this.
There's something new and exciting happening right now at your nearest Toyota dealer. It's the arrival of the all-new 2014 Corolla, now featuring a new stylish exterior, plus a premium interior loaded with technology, including Toyota's N-Tune multimedia system with navigation. Corolla has definitely evolved. The best part is, right now you could take advantage of special introductory savings. The new 2014 Corolla, available at any of your Inland Empire Toyota dealers today. Toyota, let's go places.
The son of a minister and a nurse, State Court of Appeals Judge George Fearing's parents instilled in him an ethic of service and hard work. George earned a superior reputation for his character, integrity, and knowledge of the law. And he's supported by hundreds of judges, law enforcement officers, community leaders, city and county officials, including Grant County Prosecutor Angus Lee. Let's retain Judge George Fearing on the State Court of Appeals. To learn more, visit judgegeorgefearing.com. Paid for by Retain Judge Fearing.
We're back, and you're watching I-Fiber1 Sports coverage of the Ephrata-Othello volleyball match here at Ephrata High School. Huskies took the first set, 25-22. A lot of good exchanges back and forth, but several unforced errors on Ephrata's part. Kind of gave this first set to the visiting Huskies. So Coach Radigan down on the court there trying to give some instructions to her girls and trying to get them refocused to come out here and make a big charge in the second set to try to even things up. This is the last game of the season for both teams in Central Washington Athletic Conference play. Neither team is qualified for the postseason as both are 2-6 coming into this game. Ephrata is trying to snap a 2-game losing streak. Tigers' last win came against Toppenish in a 3-1 shutout over the Wildcats on October the 17th. Othello's trying to put back-to-back wins together after a 3-1 win over Toppenish on Tuesday. Huskies come back out onto the court. And we're just waiting for Ephrata to break their huddle, and then we'll get back to it here. We're able to bring you this live broadcast via I-Fiber Communications high-speed internet. I-Fiber was recently recognized as the fastest internet in the United States by some of the top online companies. So if you're looking to hook up with the fastest internet in the U.S., give I-Fiber a call and they'll be glad to get you going. And now the Tigers are meandering back onto the court. And we're just about ready to start the second set here. Yeah, everything checks out with the officials. Ephrata should be putting the ball in play here. And they will, and that'll be Sarah Pheasant serving it up for the Tigers. Here we go. First point's going to go to the Tigers. 4 hits there by Othello. Got to get it over the net in 3, and that didn't happen on that exchange for the Huskies. 1-0. Second set. Ephrata. Nice dig by Pheasant. Strong shot there by Maddie Youngers, knocks the Othello defender to the floor. And the kill by Youngers. Hangs the second point on the board in the second set for Ephrata. Tigers up 2-0. And that'll be an ace for Pheasant as her serve is not returned. Goes out of bounds off of Rachel Nichols. Nice block at the net there by Youngers. And that'll be a kill for Tegan Moore. And a point for Ephrata. Tigers up 4-0 in the second set. Othello took the first set 25-22. And that'll be another ace for Pheasant. Nice hard low serve. And that gives the Tigers 5 points, and they're up 5-0 in the second set. We've got a timeout by Othello, and we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back.
Well, one thing I knew from being a patient myself was that a dental office is a scary place to come to. And so we wanted everything possible to make sure that our office is a comfortable place for our patients to visit. The patients that I have, my clients, have made me a part of this community, and we want to give back in every way possible.
We're back, and you're watching I-Fiber1 Sports coverage of the Ephrata Othello volleyball match here at Ephrata High School. Got a pretty good game going here tonight. Teams fought it out tooth and nail in the first set. Othello was able to come away with it 25-22. Ephrata on a 5-0 run. Make that 6-0 now to start the second set. Just what the Tigers needed to get back in this match. Only down 1-0, but the way volleyball is, one team gets hot and goes on a run, the other team finds itself on the outside looking in. And Ephrata can't afford to be down 2-0. So they're playing tough here in the second set, trying to keep that from happening. That kill shot by Tegan Moore is short, goes into the net on the Ephrata side. Possession goes over to Othello. Huskies get the point. Tigers up 6-1. Kimberly Villarreal serving. And that's a nice kill there by Tegan Moore. Doesn't get up too high on those spikes, but she gets a lot on them. These are hard to return. 7-1 Ephrata in the second set. Maddie Younger's serving for the Tigers. And that shot will not be returned by Carly Eggers. She's credited with the kill. That's the second point for Othello in the second set here. Ephrata still up by 5, 7-2. Rachel Nichols serving for the Huskies. That's a nice block with the net there by Holly Fleshman for Othello. And the third point for the Huskies. They get within 4, 7-3. Othello took the first set 25-22. This is the second set. A little missed timing on her jump there by Carly Eder. Can't get anything on that ball. Kind of rolls down her fingers there, and that's another point for Othello. Huskies trail by 3, 7-4 in the second set. That'll be a palm ball on Holly Fleshman for Othello, so the point goes to Ephrata and the possession. Tigers up 8-4 in the second set, trailing 1-0. Not enough on that push shot by Beavers. Sometimes players have a tendency to get a little too cute with their shots, and they just need to get a little power behind those hits and get that ball over the net. And Youngers did just that, but a little bit too much on it. Actually, that wasn't Youngers, that was Carly Eder. Youngers on the bench right now. 8-6 Ephrata. That's a kill by... Nope, they're going to say that's long. It was a pretty good looking shot there by Becky Boersma, but it's just outside of the tape. That's a point for Ephrata. Tigers up 9-6. And that shot by Carly Eggers is long. And that's another point for Ephrata. 10-6 Tigers. Haley Miller serving. The spike by Eder that time is good. The ball goes off a Husky defender and out of bounds. 11-6. Ephrata in the second set. Othello took the first set 25-22. And that'll be a point for Becky Boersma for Othello. Huskies trail by 4, 11-7. Good block at the net there by Fleshman for Othello. That'll be a point for the Huskies. 11-8. Othello creeping back into it. Beavers with the kill. Point for Ephrata. Tigers up 12-8. Michaela Woods serving. There's a kill by Maddie Youngers and a point for Ephrata. 13-8 Tigers. We're in the second set. Othello took the first set 25-22. Nice dig by Moore. And that'll be a point for the Tigers. Boersma was unable to get that ball back over the net. 14-8 Ephrata in the second set. It's Michaela Wood with the serve for the Tigers. Good hustle by Haley Miller. Nice effort by Miller and Moore there. They almost collide there at center court. But the result of the play is a point for Othello. 14-9 Ephrata. That's a nice double block there. Good effort by both Youngers and Pheasant at the net. That shot by Rachel Nichols was rejected. Point for Ephrata. Tigers up 15-9. Nice hustle there to keep the ball alive by Rachel Gear. And that's going to be a point for Ephrata. Good effort there by Holly Fleshman, though, to try to keep the ball in play for Othello. Wasn't quite able to get to it. 16-9 Tigers in the second set. Othello took the first set. That kill shot by Carly Eggers is long and out of bounds. 17-9 Ephrata. Gear serving for the Tigers. That shot's long by Moore. And that's a point for the Huskies. Ephrata up 17-10 in the second set. Othello took the first set 25-22. Boersma's serve goes into the net, so possession goes over to Ephrata. And the point. Tigers up 18-10. Pheasant's serve is wide and out of bounds. Unforced error there by the home team. It's a point for the Huskies. Othello trails the second set 18-10. Youngers with the block and the point for Ephrata. 19-11 Tigers. We've got a timeout by Othello, so we've got a break in the action, and we're going to take a break and be back after this.
Hi, this is Kelly Moore from Moore Furniture. I want to let you all know how excited we are about Sealy's new gel memory foam beds. Sealy has taken memory foam to a whole new level by infusing gel beads into the mattress to keep you from getting too warm while you sleep. They come with a 25-year warranty, and we've got them on our floor for you to try out. We also offer free delivery and in-house financing, so stop by and see us and get yourself sleeping good at night. Remember, whatever you do in bed, Sealy supports it. So come see us at Moore Furniture in Ephrata or find us on the web at moorefurniture.net.
We're back, and you're watching I-Fiber1 Sports coverage of the Ephrata Othello volleyball match here at Ephrata High School. Othello jumped out to a 1-0 lead, taking the first set 25-22. We're in the second set of the match here. Ephrata has a 19-11 lead. And that's a point for Othello. 19-12 Ephrata. And another point for the Huskies, 19-13. If you're unable to watch this match in its entirety, you can catch the replay tomorrow. Just go to ifiber1.com and click on TV on demand, and you'll be able to see the replay of the match in its entirety. And that's a kill there by Carly Eder. And a point for Ephrata. Tigers lead at 20-17 here in the second set. Trying to come back and tie this match up. They dropped the first set. 25-22. Kill by Holly Fleshman. Point for Othello. 20-14 Ephrata. Rachel Randolph serving for the Huskies. That'll be a net violation there on Carly Eggers for Othello. Don't think she agreed with that call, but it's the way the officials saw it. That'll be a point for Ephrata. Tigers up 21-14 in the second set, needing 4 points to even up this match. And that gets them 1 point closer. 22-14 Tigers. Haley Miller serving for Ephrata. That shot's long by Beavers, Demi Beavers. So the possession goes over to Othello. And that's a point for the Huskies. They get within 7, 22-15. Ephrata needs 3 points to close out this second set and even up the match at 1 apiece. And again, that shot by Beavers is long. She'd probably avoid a couple of those return errors if she could get a little bit more air. As she's jumping not very far off the ground, and that trajectory of that ball is going upward instead of coming down on the court. That'll be a net violation there on Beavers. Home crowd doesn't agree with that call. 22-17 Ephrata. Another long hit by the Tigers. This time is Carly Eder. Radigan's seen enough of that type of play. She needs to have some words with her girls, so there's a timeout on the court. We're going to take a break and be back after this.
Hello, my name is Cheryl Kono. I am your local Ephrata Farmers Insurance Agent. Here at Cheryl Kono Insurance Agency, our customers always come first. We don't just work here, we live here. Please stop by the office, call, email, or Facebook me for a free auto, home, life, business, or farm and ranch quote today. We are insurance. We are farmers. Come in for a free quote today.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Well, it looked like Ephrata was in control of this second set as they were trying to close it out here. They had a 22-14 lead, but 4 unforced errors by the Tigers put 4 more points on the board for the Huskies. Othello gets within 4 now, 22-18. And that's a tough break there for Othello, as that push shot by Pheasant was certainly out of bounds, but Carly Eggers was falling to the floor on the play, and the ball went off her head, and all she can do is laugh about it. 23-18 Ephrata. And there's a kill by Maddie Youngers. The ball goes off of the Husky and out of bounds. Ephrata is up 24-18, needing 1 point to even up this match. Double hit apparently on Ephrata on that exchange. Possession goes over to Othello. Point for the Huskies. Ephrata up 24-19 in the second set here. Holly Fleshman serving for Othello. And that's another point for Othello. That hit by Youngers goes out of bounds. Crowd's getting a little antsy here. Othello's creeping back in it. Tigers up 24-20. Just need a point here. They're going to get it on that kill by Youngers. Ephrata takes a second set, 25-20 to even this matchup 1-1. Teams are going to change sides of the court. So we've got a timeout, and we'll take a break, and we'll be back after this.
It's time to save at your local Sears Hometown store. And we've got the top national brands on the products you trust, including Craftsman and Kenmore. With appliance savings like this, you won't want to miss out on the amazing prices on refrigerators, dishwashers, ovens, washers, dryers, and more. Got tough projects around the house? We've got a wide selection of products you need at exceptional values this week. Hurry into your local stores for savings. Sears Hometown Stores. We're in your neighborhood.
Doc, your run clock's here, but our network is down. What do you want me to do?
I just noticed. Call JL Computers. He's probably already on it.
Computer systems and networks are not only vital to doing business, they are often the key to efficiency and profitability. At JL Computers, we offer continuous monitoring of your system and provide immediate support when something goes wrong. Call today and talk to our certified technicians about your needs.
We're back, and you're watching iFiber One Sports coverage of the Ephrata-Othello volleyball match here at Ephrata High School. Got a pretty good contest going here. Match is all tied up 1 set apiece. Othello took the first set, 25-22. Ephrata bounced back with a win in the second set, 25-20. We're waiting for the Tigers to come back down the court, and when they do, we'll get the third set underway. And the Huskies will put the ball in play here. That'll be Kimberly Villarreal serving for Othello. And looks like we're ready to go. Villarreal with the serve. And that's a kill for Tegan Moore. Point for Ephrata. Tigers up 1-0. Haley Miller serving for the Tigers. That's a nice kill by Demi Beavers, and a point for the Tigers. 2-0 Ephrata in the third set. That'll be a kill for Bursma. And a point for Othello. 2-1 Ephrata in the third set here. Othello took the first set 25-20. Ephrata came back to take the second set Othello took it 25-22. Othello came back to take the second set 25-20. We're in the third set. Ephrata up 3-1. Kayla Woods serving for the Tigers. And that'll be a point for Othello as the ball goes out of bounds off of Beavers. 3-2 Ephrata. Boersma will be serving for the Huskies. Substitution on the court for Othello as Chelsea Bernetti comes off and Ellie Paris comes on. Good effort there, trying to get to that ball by Boersma. Can't quite reach it. That'll be a point for the Tigers. Ephrata up 4-2. Beavers comes off the court. Rachel Gear takes her place, and it'll be Gear serving. That shot by Paris, a little wide of its mark. It goes out of bounds. Point goes over to the Tigers. Ephrata up 5-2. Ball hits the net, still in play. It then goes out of bounds off of Abigail Garza for the Huskies. That'll be a point for Ephrata. Tigers up 6-2. Garza redeems herself on that play. She gets a point for Othello. Huskies get within 3, 6-3 in the third set. Hard shot by Moore. Othello's able to get it back over the net. Another hard shot by Moore. Knocks Eggers to the floor. Garza can't quite get that back over the net. The result of the play is a point for the Tigers. Ephrata up 7-3. Radigan calls the timeout. We've got a break in the action, and we'll be back after this.
If it's metal, we buy it at J&K Recycling. From junk cars to farm equipment and everything in between. We are looking to buy industrial and construction equipment, iron and steel, copper, brass, or aluminum. We buy scrap metal of any kind. We can come to you to clean up your junk so you don't have to. Give J&K Recycling a call today. Remember, if it's metal, we buy it.
We're back, and you're watching I-Fiber One Sports coverage of the Ephrata Othello volleyball match here at Ephrata High School. This is the last contest for both teams, as neither has qualified for postseason play, but hasn't affected their effort here tonight, as we're all tied up 1-1. Othello took the first set 25-22. Ephrata came back to win the second set 25-20. Tigers up in the third 7-4. Garza serving for the Huskies. And that'll be an ace. And a point for Othello. Huskies get within 2, 7-5. That'll be a kill for Ellie Paris for Othello. 7-6. Ephrata. That's a good hard shot by Tegan Moore, but it's rejected by Holly Flashman for Othello. And that's a point for the Huskies. We're tied up 7-all. That push shot by Sarah Pheasant finds its way to the floor on the Othello side of the net. Tigers go up by 1, 8-7. Younger's serving for Ephrata. Good hustle there by Hallie Miller, but ball goes out of bounds, just out of the reach of Maddie Younger and Sarah Pheasant. 8-all. Chelsea Brunetti serving for the Huskies. That'll be a point for Ephrata, as that shot by Holly Flashman is long, out of bounds. 9-8 Tigers. Got a substitution on the court as Demi Beavers comes in and Rachel Gear goes out. The kill by Borisma. Point for Othello. 9-all. Velo Rio with the offering for the Huskies here. there. Nice play at the net by Holly Fleshman. She blocks that shot by Demi Beavers. Huskies go up 10-9. Good hustle there by Sarah Pheasant to keep that ball in play. Carly Agers with the kill for Othello. Huskies lead by 2 in the second set, 11-9. Or in the third set, 11-9. Tough ball there for Carly Eder to handle. She was kind of moving towards the net. The ball was a little bit behind her on that pass from Sarah Pheasant. The result of the play is a point for Othello. Huskies go up by 3, 12-9. That's a kill shot by Beavers, but they're not going to give it to her as she interfered with the net on the play. Point goes over to Othello. 13-9 Huskies. That'll be a kill by Beavers and a point for Ephrata. Tigers get within 3, 13-10. We're in the third set of the match, all tied up, 1 apiece. Haley Miller with the serve for the Tigers. And that's a net violation on Carly Agers for Othello, so the point goes over to Ephrata. Tigers creeping back in it, down 13-11 in the third set. And that's going to be a kill by Boersma and a point for Othello. 14-11 Huskies. Holly Fleshman serving. That'll be a kill by Tegan Moore and a point for Ephrata. She had quite a bit on that shot. 14-12. Othello. A little bit of confusion here. We're wondering, looks like the Tigers might have been out of place in their rotation. The substitution made there before there's a penalty inflicted. Okay, we're going to reverse that. Substitution comes back. The girls exchange positions on the court there. Official had it wrong. Radigan had it right. A return shot by Tegan Moore is not hard enough to get over the net. That'll be a point for Othello. Huskies up 15-12 in the third set of the match. Othello took the first set 25-22. Ephrata came back to take the second 25-20. And now Othello is up 17-12 here in the third set. As soon as they put the point on the board. That's a double hit on Eggers at the net there for Othello. The ball goes over to Ephrata. They're not putting the point on the board, so I guess we're going to call it 16-13. Nice stuff at the net there by Maddie Youngers for Ephrata. Tigers get within two, 16-14. Gear serving. Abigail Garza with the kill for the Huskies. 17-14 Othello in the third set. Eggers serving for the Huskies. Nice block by Pheasant. That shot is long by Moore again. She didn't get up high enough to hit that ball with a downward trajectory. Pretty weak serve there into the net by Eggers for Othello, so the possession goes over to Ephrata and the point. Tigers get within three, 18-15. Pheasant on the line serving for the Tigers. There's another point for Ephrata. 18-16 Othello. Pheasant serving. Good effort by Villarreal on Othello's part to keep that ball in play, but that return shot by Moore is wide of the mark and out of bounds, and that's a point for the Huskies. Othello up 19-16 in the third set. We're all tied up, one set apiece. Abigail Garza with the serve. Yep. That's an unfortunate error there on Maddie Younger. She hit the ball and then got caught in midair and hit the ball again. You can't hit it twice in a row by yourself. So that's a point for the Huskies. Othello up 20-16. Youngers is the tallest person on the court, and that's Ephrata needs to find a way to get that ball set up to her so she can take advantage of her height and rack up a few kills. And that's a point for Othello. Huskies up 21-16, needing 4 to close out this third set and take a 2-1 lead. Kill by Ellie Paris. The ball goes off a Tiger and out of bounds. That gives Othello a 22-16 lead here in the third set. We've got an Ephrata timeout. We're going to take a break. We'll be back after this.
My mom was never comfortable in any of her chairs. Getting in and out of them was hard on her joints. We found a solution at In-Home Medical. They have a great selection of lift chairs. Many cost less than national brand recliners, some even featuring heating and vibration for added comfort. They can take her from a flat sleeping position to nearly standing. We found everything she needs for a much better quality of life at In-Home Medical.
We're back, and you're watching I-501 Sports coverage of the Ephrata Othello volleyball match at Ephrata High School. We're all tied up 1-1. We're in the third set here. Othello up 22-16. Abigail Garza serving for the Huskies. And that's a point for Ephrata as the ball goes out of bounds off of Becky Boersma. Tigers get within 5, 22-17. Maddie Younger serving. That push shot by Holly Fleshman is just a little wide of the mark. Goes out of bounds. Point for Ephrata. Tigers trail 22-18. Good hustle by Pheasant. Ephrata's got to get the ball over. What a great effort there by Hallie Miller on that dig. But the point goes over to Ephrata on that exchange. Huskies up 23-18, needing 2 points to close out this third set and take a 2-1 lead. Return by Tegan Moore goes into the net. 24-18 Othello. Chelsea Brunetti with the serve for the Huskies. The ball hits the net but goes over, so it's good. And another errant, unforced error on Ephrata gives that third set to the Huskies. 25-18. Othello takes a 2-1 lead. We've got a break in the action, and we'll be back after this.
Are you worried that your home might not meet today's safety standards? Eastern Washington Home Inspection standards for home safety are among the highest in the industry. We provide the highest level of inspection service and provide a detailed report with digital photos of any structural damage or other problems that might make your home unsafe. Our head inspector, Dennis Chamberlain, along with his son Cody, are fully qualified inspectors who make your safety their priority. We inspect for your peace of mind. Call us at 509-347-6425.
My name is April Cisneros. I'm the owner and director of Little Chief Child Care Centers. We believe that all children deserve love, attention, and nurturing. We believe a safe environment allows children to explore and grow. We encourage hands-on learning experiences that foster age-appropriate development. We believe that positive reinforcement is important for a child to develop self-esteem.
We're back, and you're watching I-501 Sports coverage of the Ephrata Othello volleyball match here at Ephrata High School. We're able to bring you this live broadcast via iFiber Communications high-speed internet. iFiber was recently recognized as the fastest internet in the United States by some of the top online companies. So if you're looking to get hooked up to the country's fastest internet, give iFiber a call today. Well, Ephrata is on the verge of ending the season on a 3-game losing streak if they don't get something going here in this fourth set, down 2-1. Not a way that you want to go into the off season with 3 losses. So they're going to have to dig down deep and have a pretty big effort here to come back and pull this one out. We've got about 40 seconds left on the clock for the break here. Othello is back out on the court. We're waiting for the Tigers to come back out. Teams have changed sides of the net. And we're just about ready to get this fourth set underway. All the local football teams in the area are on the road tomorrow night, so there won't be a broadcast, our typical Friday night football broadcast, but you can get out and support your local area district soccer teams that are in the postseason play. Warden Cougars host Cleellum at 11 o'clock on Saturday, and Ephrata hosts a first round match at 1 p.m. Saturday. First point of the fourth set goes to Othello. That point will go to Ephrata, and we're tied 1-1 here in the fourth set. Ephrata. Maddie Youngers with the serve for the Tigers. Point for Othello, 2-2. Tegan Moore having trouble with that shot all night as another one goes off its mark and out of bounds. Just not getting enough height. 3-2 Othello in the fourth set. Huskies lead it 2-1. That's a point for Othello on that exchange. Michaela Miller couldn't quite get to that ball. 4-2 Othello. That return by Paris is long and out of bounds. Possession goes over to Ephrata. Tigers trail 4-3. Moore with the serve. That'll be an ace. Ball goes out of bounds off of Holly Fleshman. We're knotted up 4-4 in the fourth set. Othello has a 2-1 lead. Ephrata needs to pull this out, or they're going to end the season with 3 losses in a row. That's a rocket of a shot there by Carly Eggers, and a nice return by Wood. Sarah Pheasant took one off the chest there on a hard shot. The ball was able to stay in play. And that's a point by Carly Eder for the Tigers. Ephrata takes a 1-point lead, 5-4, fourth set. Moore with the serve. And that's going to be a point for Othello on that punt shot by Holly Fleshman. 5-all. Brunetti with the serve for Othello. That shot by Tegan Moore is wide of its mark and out of bounds. Point Othello. Huskies up 6-5. That's a point for Othello. Got an injury on the court here. Looks like Carly Eder might have twisted her ankle there. She came down kind of awkwardly. She'll be replaced by Delaney Mickelson. Othello up 7-5 in the fourth set. Huskies have a 2-1 lead here. And that'll be a point for Ephrata. Tigers get within one, 7-6. Miller serving for the home team. And that return by Holly Fleshman is long. And that ties the set up, 7-all. Beavers with the point for the Tigers. 8-7 Ephrata in the fourth set. Othello has a 2-1 lead. Huskies took the first set, 25-22. Ephrata came back to take the second set, 25-20. Othello took the third set, 25-18. We're tied 8-all here in the fourth. Eggers with the serve for the Huskies. And that's going to be a kill for Beavers and a point for Ephrata. 9-8 Tigers. Michaela Wood serving. Boersma with the kill for Othello. 9-all. Holly Fleshman with the serve. That's a point by Maddie Youngers for the Tigers. Ephrata up 10-9. A substitution on the court as Demi Beavers comes off and Rachel Gear comes on, and Gear will be serving. It's another kill by Boersma. 10-all. Substitution for Othello as Brunetti comes off the floor. And Paris takes your spot at the net. And that's a kill by Abigail Garza for the Huskies. Othello up by 1, 11-10. Boersma with the serve. And that shot by Paris goes into the net on the Othello side. We're all knotted up here, 11-all in the fourth set. Pheasant serving for the Tigers. Nice block there by Maddie Youngers. Return air by Tegan Moore. Point Othello. Huskies up 12-11. Villarreal with the serve. And that's a point by Paris. No, I thought that was a point for Othello. They're giving that to Ephrata. 12-all. That push shot by Pheasant finds its way to the floor on the Othello side of the net. 13-12 Tigers. Younger serving. Nice hustle there on the pancake there by Boersma to keep that ball alive for Othello. And that's a kill by Paris as the ball goes off of Youngers and out of bounds. 13-all. Abigail Garza serving for the Huskies. And that'll be a point for Ephrata as Agers has trouble getting the ball over the net. Got a substitution on the court for the Tigers. Demi Beavers comes on. Rachel Gear comes off. Be a tough ball to set there for the Tigers. Yeah, it's a point for Ephrata. 15-13 Tigers. Got a Husky timeout. Breaking the action. We'll be back after this.
What's important at Eagle Home Mortgage is taking care of our clients, being honest, and doing loans full of integrity.
We understand that every borrower's situation is unique. We offer a variety of products to help meet individual requirements.
What sets us apart is that we get things done, and we get things done at a fast pace. It doesn't take days and days. Se habla español.
We're back and you're watching iFiber One Sports coverage of the Ephrata-Othello volleyball match here at Othello, or at Ephrata High School. Othello has a 2-1 lead here. We're in the fourth set. Huskies took the first set, 25-22. Tigers came back to take the second set, 25-20. Othello took the third set, 25-18. Ephrata up 15-13 in the fourth set. And it looks like Eder is okay, wasn't hurt too bad when she fell to the floor kind of awkwardly. It looked like she might have twisted her ankle, but she's come back onto the court. So that's good news for her and the home team. 15-14 Ephrata. Not enough on that hit by Wood. Needs to be a little bit more aggressive with the shot there. 15 all. That's going to be an ace for Brunetti. For Othello, Huskies go up 16-15. Ephrata has to do something here to turn things around, or they're going to find themselves with a loss here tonight. That's a kill and a point. A kill by Beavers and a point for Ephrata as the ball goes off of an Othello defender. 16 all. Little confusion there on who was going to take the ball there between Moore and Pheasant. Stuff at the net by Beavers. Point for the Tigers. Ephrata up 17-16. And the fourth set of the match, Othello has a 2-1 lead. That'll be a kill by Holly Fleshman as Ephrata looked a little confused there and out of position. 17 all. Eggers with the serve for the Huskies. That's a double-handed push shot there by Holly Fleshman. Finds its way to the corner there and inbounds. Gives the Huskies an 18-17 lead here midway through the fourth set. We've got a timeout by the Tigers. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back.
Sip into something exciting. Right now at your DQ, every small orange Julius smoothie is just $1.49. Why settle for ordinary when you can have extraordinary hand-blended orange Julius smoothies in 8 unexpected real fruit flavors, like triple berry, pina colada, and orange berry, only $1.49. It's a sweet deal on the real deal. All 3 varieties, light or premium fruit smoothies and Julius Originals, all just $1.49. Now that's refreshing. This is fan food, not fast food.
Pretty good, pretty close volleyball match here between the Othello Huskies and the Ephrata Tigers here at Ephrata High School tonight. We're in the fourth set of the match. Ephrata has a 2-1 lead. And they're up in the fourth set, 19-17. Carly Eggers serving for Othello. And good play there to run that ball down by Holly Miller. Then the ball goes off the net, above the net there in the rafters. It's an unfortunate turn of events there for Ephrata. The point goes over to Othello. 20-17 Huskies. Huskies need 5 points to close out this set and win the match. And good effort there by the Tigers, but they can't get the ball over the net. 21-17 Othello. And that'll be a point by Beavers for Ephrata. Tigers hanging tough, but they need to go on a big roll here right now. Down 21-18. Wood with the serve. Good hustle by Miller to keep that ball in play for Ephrata. Does it again. Can't quite get it over the net. Kind of hard to get anything on it when you're sitting down on the floor, but it wasn't from lack of effort there. 22-18 Othello. Huskies need 3 to close it out. Radigan takes a timeout. For Ephrata, we got a break in the action, and we'll be back after this.
Give your car the bath of a lifetime at Glass House Car and Dog Wash. Our personal attendants will focus on your vehicle's needs, and our new touchless technology guarantees the best wash possible. And as always, our tire scrubbers and rim spray will increase the life of your tires and leave them gleaming. Water spots don't fly here. We will hand dry your vehicle every time. Get in, get out, get clean at the Glass House Car and Dog Wash, located at 914 North Stratford Road in Moses Lake.
Huskies only need 3 points to close out this 4th set of the match here tonight at Ephrata High School. Othello up 2-1. They lead the 4th set 22-18. Ephrata really has to dig deep and find the will to come back and tie this match up, or they're going to end the season on a 3-game losing streak. And that's a point for Ephrata. 22-19 Othello. Gear with the serve for the Tigers. And Abigail Garza with the kill for Othello. 23-19 Huskies. Becky Boersma serving for Othello. And that's a block by Maddie Youngers at the net, but the ball goes out of bounds. Huskies need 1 point to close this set out and take the match. 24-19 Othello. And that's going to do it on the kill by Boersma. Othello takes the 4th set, 25. I didn't see the last score there, 25-17 I believe it was. And that's a bad break there for Ephrata as they end the season on a 3-game losing streak. That's going to do it for our coverage tonight. Again, there are no local football teams in the area playing, so we won't have a broadcast Friday night. But you'll have an opportunity, hopefully, to get out and support your local soccer teams in district play, as Ephrata is hosting a match at 1 o'clock on Saturday, and Warden will play at 11 down in Cougar territory. For I-Fiber One Sports, I'm Bob Kirkpatrick. Good night, everybody.